Hey, I would have brought this video to you sooner, but I'm weird in the fact that I don't like recording when I feel like I can be heard or I'm not in my own space, my own element. I think too much. I think a lot. Like, even down to me right now, feeling like, oh, am I speaking loud enough? Should I be speaking up so you guys can hear me? Knowing I'm not going to change no volume at the end of the day, so I need to make sure I'm speaking loud enough where I can be heard. But, you know, levels are playing, and it says that I'm good, so we're going to hope that I'm good. Especially considering the fact that I don't want to yell. Especially not with the conversation. And the emotion element that I'm in right now. So I'm typically the type of person that disappears. When I get in the state that I'm in, I feel the way I feel. I'm going through something. I do it alone. I get in this mood where I don't want to hit people up. I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to talk to people. It's because I don't know. I don't know how to move. One of the things is the constant battle of thought with me thinking, okay, I can't do nothing right, you know, or it's like sometimes it's easier to be absent than to be perfect in a sense. Whereas if I'm having a conversation with somebody, it's easy to say the wrong thing versus not saying anything at all. You know, it's like rather take the consequences of not having that conversation than having that conversation with you, and then internally feeling like, dang, I'm in wrong for saying this. Typically, I don't care. Like, I get to the point, well, maybe I do, but to explain, I get to the point where I don't think about the thought of, okay, this video that I'm recording could be seen years down the line and somebody can call me a simp. They can call me blah 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 blah. I don't think about that type of judgment. I more so think like inner me. I'm getting lost even trying to break it down, but it's like I don't feel like that's what will stop me from recording these types of videos. It's more so me not caring to record it. When it comes down to it, the way I analyze and break things down, I think, if down the line somebody was to watch this video and say I was a simp, they would have had to have enough desire to sit there and watch the video for one. I break things down like that, so it's like my negatives are broken down to the point where they sometimes I look at the cons within. I'm at the pros within the cons. So it's like, oh, I must be big enough where it matters, where I'm relevant to the point where this is even a conversation, or I must, you know, whatever, and it just breaks down so on and so on. Or I analyze it to the point where I choose not to even look at it like a negative, or it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant until it comes up. But that's like a tangent. So many videos I could record, and it's like it makes me feel like on one side I think I'm like this YouTube thing, what would I talk about? But when it comes down to my ideologies and the way I think, you know, I feel like it's continuous. Not in the fact of, you know, I know a lot or but it's like, it's so much, like, it's like time. You can constantly, it's like infinity. It's like you can constantly create and elaborate and bring more to the table just off, you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words, you know. How many pictures can you take in a day? How many, you know, pictures can you take in a second? It's like from different angles. It's like the continuousness, the math of it, the breakdown math. I'm like not on that level, but if I was really mathematically on that level, it's like I understand that the possibilities are continuous, which is kind of weird because I also break it down and I'm like, why would you want to sit there and watch that? Why am I 6 minutes into this video and I haven't even touched on what I wanted to say? I literally just sat here and broke down the fact that I'm having this video with you guys. It's like, this is all because I'm trying to explain how I think. And this is me on a daily basis, bro. But ultimately this video is more personal, it's more emotional, it's more sad. It's not as happy as just random ideologies about YouTube. Like, it's about females. Come on now, females. It's always about females, but you know, I don't necessarily think I should fault myself for it. It is what it is. It's life. It's like I can't be mad at myself. Like, I'm human. Like, it's what I'm going through. I'm entitled to feel the way I feel about it. But ultimately, I was in my room thinking, feeling how I was feeling. You know, I'm in a depressed state. And as y'all can see, I painted. You know, I've had a lot of changes go on. I cut my hair. It's part of, you know, depression. It's part of, you know, what's going on. And it's like, one of the things I did was I got a mirror. I buy a lot of, I stress shop in ways that I haven't even broke down yet. I still don't even understand it. I'm still thinking about like the decisions and the money I've spent. But one of the things I bought was a mirror. I was just sitting here in my teary-eyed mood, and I happened to look to the right of me, and I seen my mirror, and I seen myself in the mirror. I'm like, this is so sad. And I had just got done looking through my exes, which will make the audience go on a tangent. Y'all might think this video is about my ex, but I was on her Instagram and I was looking at, because she ended up taking the things that she had archived out of her archive. So I seen like some of my old work, and with my old Instagram being deleted, it's like work that I haven't seen, work that I don't have, things of that nature that she had posted. And I seen the videos, and one of the videos made me think about, it's just tangents. It made me think about a friend and how she was like talking about depression and how she liked the video, but ultimately it made me want to take pictures. It made me want to capture the mood that I was in and post it. But beyond that, I started thinking, and I'm like, I haven't been posting on Instagram. And one of the reasons I haven't been posting on Instagram is because distancing myself. I really don't care for the feedback. I don't really want to, you know, be around people, talk to people, things of that nature, in a sense. Like, it's like I can't control how the conversations will, you know, go. I can't control what would happen on their side. I can just, you know, adjust to it. So it's like the easiest way to avoid it is to be out of mind, out of sight. So it's like it's less likely for somebody to hit me up like, let's take pictures, or if they don't see my post, if they don't like my post, and they don't, you feel me, feel entitled or intrigued to, oh, I forgot about Nate. Let me hit Nate up. That's the way I look at it, the way I break it down sometimes. But also, I don't like the thought of feeling like I'm posting for some type of whatever, and that's like a whole nother conversation and breakdown, and that's part of the reason why I just haven't even been posting, like, because I really don't care, bro. I really haven't been on Instagram, and it's like this has been a continuous thing, like on and off, just something I'm gradually stepping into, but it's been months, bro. But ultimately, I thought about my mood, my depression, and YouTube is something that I'm not continuous in. But there's been great times where I've been, sharing a lot, and there's been other times where I haven't been sharing. But one thing that's, kind of set is when I usually feel how I feel, or I'm in the space that I'm in, I am not recording. And I start thinking about it, and it's like, ultimately, I look at vulnerability as a good thing when it talks about me, when I'm, referring to myself. It's like, yeah, there's danger in it, but ultimately, I'd rather be exposed. I'd rather be in that space, because ultimately, there's benefits from it, and I look at it like how I thought and broke it down earlier. After I analyze it, I'm like, if it comes up, it comes up, but it's better pro than con in my mind. With the quick math I do, I'm only so good at math. But ultimately, I was thinking, and I'm like, I thought about myself, and I thought about what I want to see now. I didn't literally think about this, but like with music, Bryson Tiller, came out with a song. He like, she don't my love, and it's like, I feel like I can relate. It's like I feel like I'm, in that type of space, and he took the words out of my mouth, or he put the words on the canvas that's just so beautiful, and it's like, I think back and I'm like, bro, why haven't I done that when I speak on my artistry? But when it comes back to YouTube, it's like there's so much out there. I haven't found a YouTuber. I don't watch YouTube. Like, I'm over here capping, but I'm speaking too broad. It's like I don't even watch TV right now. I don't, it's like the way I'm moving is just weird right now. But it would be nice if I was able to watch a YouTuber right now speak on, certain things, and I'm like, what would I have wanted to see? What would I, what would make me feel better right now? And I feel like one of the things that kind of helps me is when people speak from experience. And what I mean by that is, like, my mom do it all the time. She just speak on life. So and so did it. And so it's like sometimes it helps. It's like I look at it, I relate it towards my life, and it's like I'm sitting here in my mind right now breaking down the way I talk. I'm like nitpicking myself and like, dang, I really say it's like a lot, but I think it's helpful. So I'm like, now would be a good time. It's like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have picked up on this. But when I was sitting here looking in my mirror, talking to myself, thinking in my head, I thought about how I've been in a similar situation as to now. And I thought about what I did in the past to make me feel better or blow over, or how it's changed. Basically, one of the things, or the biggest thing I thought about was my college crush. And I thought about, how everything played out up until this point. And with that being the case, it's like I came to the conclusion that, it's no guarantee to know what happened or what, because there's a lot that goes into it. But ultimately, when I think about this woman, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I'm happy for her. You know, it's no malice, but not even no malice because there was never malice. It's more so me saying I don't feel the way I used to. I used to strongly, be torn up about her in general. So it's like I sat and thought about the transition from me feeling head over heels for this woman to, I mean, she's still an amazing woman, but I'm not really so focused on it anymore. It's like I'm more so accepted it's fate. I kind of gave up on that. It's like one of the things that messed me up the most is the thought of what if. So it's like my what ifs was, what if there's a chance? What if there's a future? What if there's a I? And it's like in this space right now, I'm more so be thinking about her and think I'm ready for her to be married. I'm ready for her to, you feel me? I'm more so be rooting for the positive because she's in a relationship. The positive in her relationship. I'm rooting to see her or rooting for her to be my hope in a sense of not hope for me as in she's a woman that I could talk to in the future. She's a great woman and there's great woman out there. She's the proof because she may be. No, it's more so, okay, this is a good relationship. True love exists and type example that I kind of the way I use her now. It's more so motivational. So it's like nowadays it's like if I don't even check her. I don't even like tap in with her. Like as far as like I don't even see what's going on with her. Now recently I have just because I was curious as far as like how it would affect me or how I would feel, and it's changed. It's not the same as it used to be. It's like it was just like literally just going on her page, checking it out. Like, yeah, you're pretty still, but it's like it does not feel the same that it used to. It's like I could forget. I could forget how I used to feel, my dog. But one of the things I thought about was when I was in the space that I was in with her and in those situations, it's like I didn't capture the way I feel. I never expressed and talked about it. And so I think about that a lot. Not too much, but I think about it. And even thinking about it right now, trying to sit here and talk about it. Even in my situation right now, it's not as fresh as, it could be or it should be. I think to be having this conversation, it would be great, I guess, if it was deeper in. It was like, how fresh could it be at the same time? I don't know, that's weird. But it's like, I'm saying all this to say, I don't think I can truly express my emotions right now, even if I was to try to be as vulnerable as possible, even if I was to try to not be as discreet as I, would like to be, for respect purposes. I don't want to just sit out there and be like, Keisha, she just, like, it's hard trying to break it down, and still not be too in depth. You did. But yeah, man. I thought about it, and it's like, right now, a girl is the basis of all of it, bro. It's like, it's a lot going on in life, but that's like the biggest draw. It's like, often at times I think about people like my granddad, my dad who passed, mom, my uncle who, just got married. Just different people, and I think about they love life to what I know, to the extent I know, and I think like the examples I see aren't terrible, but it's not what I necessarily desire. So I feel like that kind of has a toll on me subconsciously, because I don't, consciously be like, dang, bro, if I had this, no, it ain't even like that. But I for sure look at it, and I know that I look at it, and I think about it, and I try to relate it to my life. But I don't speak. I don't talk about like now, like right now. I wanted to know where I was headed with this. I done lost my train of thought, but I caught it. So the girl, I'm willing to say I probably thought about her every day since the day I met her. Now, if that's correct or not, I don't know. It don't matter. It's like accolades. Like, who cares? It's like it's really not that serious. At the end of the day, I know if it wasn't every day, if it wasn't once, at least once every day, boy, it was most of them. It was almost all of them. And it's like, not only was it, at least once, the messed up part about it is, I know it wasn't once every day. It's like, even if it wasn't every day, it's like, how much I probably thought about it today. It's like, I'm not even keeping count. If I kept count, it'd probably be scary. On some honest junk, but I'm remembering where I was going. I don't know. Today was one of those days where, I ain't ignore it as much, because ultimately right now I'm in a phase where I'm decision making. I'm making decisions, but one of the decisions that I kind of came up or concluded to was to not reach out. And I'm so weird because I'm going through a phase, and right now there's so much going on. I start eating chips again. It's like my excuse to sit there and I'm stress eating, but my finances is just weird. Not in a weird, I ain't have enough to get it done. It's weird, and I'm making bad financial decisions, and I'm broke, even though I ain't have to be, and broke to the point where I'm worried about what I'm eating, budget wise, like, if I'm gonna have enough money to eat tomorrow, blase, So that being the case, and everything going on, it's like, boy, I be trying not to drop too many gems. I've kind of came to the conclusion to change my routines, and one of the routines was a big food habit. I used to always go to Whole Foods and spend a good amount of cheese there, trying to buy food. The last time I went, I got cheese, and I've been trying to stay away from cheese, and I'm just tying the words together. But ultimately, I don't know. I think yesterday I decided I wasn't gonna go to Whole Foods no more. So that's, a weird thing, because if I don't go there no more, that's my grocery store. If I don't go there no more, where I'm gonna eat? Because I haven't really, like, food, it's a whole nother conversation. But with that being said, I've been buying chips. I'm mad at myself because I don't know how long this video is going to be, and it's like, I'm thinking about the continuation, the continuousness, and this can be very long, but I'm not so stuck on the fact that it could be long. I'm more so stuck on, I want to say what I want to say. I don't want to mistakenly drift off topic. I don't want to purposely drift off topic so I don't say the things that I want to say. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm not saying, like vulnerability, I need to just whoop. So gotta reel it back in, my dog, my G, gotta reel it back in. Today I decided to check her social media. Now, I told y'all I'm weird, and what I was saying about it was I came to the conclusion I'm not gonna reach out. Now, with me, it's weird. Like, I kind of came to the conclusion, still sent the text, sent the quick little boom, 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 boom. And I'm known for that, even with the last person. You just boop, 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 boop. Got to the point with her where I'm pretty confident I won't hear her up. Who knows? Could hit her up tomorrow. Highly unlikely. But, I've been teetering back and forth between whether I should be viewing her story, stalking her Twitter, or not. And I say that, and it's weird for me, because like I said, I haven't been on social media, bro. I turned off my Instagram notifications. I do not get notifications on Instagram. I haven't been posting nothing, so nobody follows me. Nobody likes my pictures. Nobody DMs me on a regular basis. Like, this is not something that goes down on my Instagram. My Instagram is very much dry. I've got like 300 followers, 300 people I'm following, and that's rounding up. So with that being the case, the only thing that I've been getting on Instagram is DMs from my mans, things that he feel like, I should see. Just a little random stuff. Some stuff, helps, some stuff I'm like, why did he send me this? And not in the, it's just that absurd, but it's like, I don't need to be watching this right now type thing. Or it just depends, because it's getting off topic. It don't matter. The biggest thing is I gotta sit here and upload this. This might very well be uploaded tonight. I was supposed to say the time and date. I forgot. It's 23:02 currently, and it is August 10th. Can't believe it's August. It's August 10th at 11:02 for the people who don't know military time. Raise your hand if you like me and you don't know it. I'm learning it, so I know it somewhat, I guess. I'm better than what I was when I first put it on my phone. It's been off topic. On her Instagram, watch her story, bro. Not only did I watch her story, I already knew it was gonna be some BS. That's why it's easy to not watch her story, because I know she don't get no goodness on her story. It'd be trash. She one of those. It's like, it's one thing when you watch somebody's story and it's heat. It's heat. You about to see a picture of them. You about to see them dancing. You gotta resist. You about to go on this person's story and they got some trash up. You're gonna be disappointed. So you just tell yourself not to even click it. And when you do click it, it's a reminder. Why did I click it? So it's been helping because she's like that, but to each his own, you feel me? Today I told myself, sitting here tricking myself. I'm like, because I watched her story so much in the past. She my top viewer. I said viewer. She's the top person they show. So if she posts a story, it's gonna be at the front. So I'm gonna open my Instagram, right? I'm gonna see if D-Lo, my man's, DM me. I'm really telling myself, I'm lying to myself in the same time. Like, I'm gonna see if she posted the story or not. Cause I think I viewed it the other day. Or maybe I didn't. I didn't view her story. What, like 2 days ago, I think? But I had seen that she posted one. She don't always post one. I'm like, let me see if she posted one today. If she posted one today, I might have to just tap in with it. Tapped in with it. You know, and it was a post about something that related. And it's like, I'm like, bro, I needed to see this. And it's like, not in a needed to see this as in I wanted to see it, but I feel like this video is supposed to make me feel better. It's like, and it could. It genuinely could. But at the same time, it was like one of those like videos you don't. It's like it's been in school or something. So it's like it irritated me. But that resulted to me going on. I forgot where I was going with this. I'm like, why am I telling y'all what happened today? Why am I breaking it down in so much detail? I went on her Twitter. Refresh the page. I feel so terrible. I refreshed the page as if when I went on there, it lagged and didn't show me the new stuff. As if when I went on there, I wasn't on her profile. I was on the Twitter page where, you know, you got to see all the new stuff that pops up. No, bro, nothing was posted. So I refreshed to make sure it wouldn't lie to me or something. And it's like, I did that twice today, I think. And it's like, maybe 3 times. And it's like, it makes me feel bad because it's like, why do I care this much? It's like, you see nothing was posted. Why are you double checking? I feel bad going on my bank account like 3 times knowing it's only $20 in there. Why am I refreshing the Twitter page, bro? And it's like, I'm having this conversation because it's funny to me. It's low-key funny. It's making me kind of feel better because I get to be a little humorous about the situation and make light of it. But ultimately, it's like, I can see where somebody could possibly relate to this. I could relate if somebody else was saying this. I would look at this and be like, that nigga on to something. So I feel like it needed to be said. My fear is, you know, with me being me, it might get lost in the sauce of all the conversation that I have during this 2-hour conversation instead of it being a 10-minute conversation, which it could be, but to each his own. But the good news, not the good news, the juicy stuff is just now coming. That's just the foreplay, I guess. Don't like the way I put that, but it is in the air and it's stuck there right now. Excuse me. Today, I think I might have struck rock bottom. I say rock bottom, not to say I haven't done anything of the sort before, but it's to say like it's directly. It's not like I probably did something close or something similar or something that you can translate to be the same thing, but it's like I kind of feel like this is kind of bad. Nothing crazy, but it's crazy. I'm crazy. It is what it is. So ultimately, I told myself in my head I would feel better if I knew who was accepted. I don't even know how to word it. Without sugarcoat, why am I not being vulnerable? I want to know who she fucked with. I want to know who she was amused by. I want to know the guy, the lucky guy, whatever. It's like, for example, the girl from the past, bro. The guy she's talking to now, I'm proud of him. I'm happy. Like, I feel like he seemed like a cool dude. I feel like he's a good match. From the outside looking in, better off. You like, it makes sense. You get what I mean? So it's like, I wanted that again. Like, I want to see that. Like, in the last situation, the last person, you know, college crush or whatever, it took a while before I was able to actually see that guy, because before that, what I had seen was the person she ended up talking to, and him not being as good as the guy now, and just seeing like feeling like not. Anyways, so it's like now I just feel like it would be better to see it. So of course I didn't ask. You know, no communication, no balls to ask, nah. But I feel like ultimately she wouldn't tell me, but I wouldn't ask anyway. I found it on my own, but I guess I thought I was like that, and I'm not. I thought just magically it was just gonna fall in my lap on a platter, and it was just gonna stick out like a sore thumb, and I was gonna be like, boom, we found the corporate, some CIA detective work, and I was gonna be able to get my piece and move on, do my research, see what I see, be able to make my little remarks, do my judgment, break down, and feel a little better or something. But ultimately, that's not what happened. I would say I feel worse, but I mean, I don't. It is what it is. I did what I did. My clever plan was to go through them followers, Easy when you ain't following too many people. Let me go through these followers. See who up under here. Bound to be up under here. Either is or ain't. But if he is, it is. I should be able to look through based off the profiles. It's him. I know it's him. It's that nigga right there. That's what I thought was gonna happen. It ain't happen that way. I hope not. Like I said, I wasn't too dedicated. You feel me? It's bad enough I looked through, so I couldn't get too serious on it. I couldn't make it a serious assignment. But from what I seen, my boy, I hope it wasn't none of them. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope it wasn't none of them. Or I hope I ain't look good enough. I hope I skipped over a profile because it didn't have a picture. I hope I skipped over a profile because it had, his girl as the profile picture or something. Don't know. Don't matter. Ultimately, this is all just to say, like, the stoop down level. I'll stoop down to the level of spending my time to go through these followers, even though it wasn't that many. It don't matter. It was enough to actually guess and try to hope that I can see who this guy is. Knowing that even if I do see it, it's no guarantee that I'm gonna be able to confirm that that's that. I've said a lot, bro. I said a lot, and the goal is vulnerability. I still don't feel like that's nothing. It's not. I'm not ashamed. I don't feel no type of way. It is what it is. I feel like even in stalking the page, I told her I stalked her Twitter. Honest God, bro. I want that out there. I want you to know. It's weird. It's weird. But it's normal. It's normal. What's not normal is the lack of communication. I feel like what would be normal is if I was to follow. I don't follow. If I was to like pictures. If I was to if I'm putting in enough effort to sit there and be checking up on you, why am I not putting in enough effort to reach out to you? But it's so sad because, bro, I'm sitting here because I end up watching her story after work.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm going to work.
All right, see you. Be safe. She going to work? What? Well, didn't know she was leaving. So I end up viewing that after work. So with that being the case, it's like I'm so thrown off. With that being the case, viewing it after work. I don't know. I was leaving. I started thinking I had the space to think about it. I'm not at work. I'm not working. I'm free into the world. I could have sat there and thought about it until right now, and then just now start coming home. Like, I got the house to myself now, and I'm low key messed up because I like the way this video is going right now. In a way of, I like that I said what I said, and I like that I spoke about it. But I'm weird to the point where I had a desire to delete the videos after I make them. Certain videos like this, it's like, it's not even necessarily what I said, but it's like the way I say it. It's like an artist touch. It's like, oh, I could have stayed on topic. Oh, I could have went straight in. I could have went harder. I could have I started thinking about how long the video is. I started thinking about how much more I could say if I, just restart it and and it chews me up. But I'm still talking because I feel like this is one of the ones where it's gonna be how it is. Post it. Don't want to corner it. Anyways, so when I thought about the situation, ultimately today, before watching her story, like I said, I didn't click on it. I haven't watched her Instagram story in a second. I just been stalking her Twitter, which I've told her that I stalked her Twitter, but you don't see when I stalk your Twitter. So it's like, you kind of got to assume. Instagram, we going to see when I view your story, because I'm not watching your story off no fake account. I don't even have a fake account. I got like 4 or 5 accounts. All of them got my face on it, bro. I might not have 4 or 5. I might have 3. But I've been in the point where I had 4, 5, 6. I don't make fake. Where am I? Anyways, yeah, you see when I watch your story. So it's like, I'm also the type of person, I don't want you to see that I watched your story. I analyze that. I think about it. Because I don't know what type of message that's in. I can't control what type of assumptions you make off of it. So, I don't know if I want you to know that I watched your story. Or, even beyond that, I want you to know that I didn't watch your story. It's so weird. Because it's like, I sit there, I'm like, you're not going to see me in your stories. I don't even know if you're looking for me. You literally could not care that I'm not in your story. You can not even notice. You can even not notice. But it's like, I'm thinking about all this, bro. This junk is just all broken down. But one of the things I thought about is, I started to make the decision to, and like I said, the previous girl from college, this is like a reoccurrence in a sense. I've been here before. I've been in a space where, like right now, I made her unfollow me. Girl from college, I made her unfollow me, and I unfollowed her. And it's not directly tied to her. I did that to a lot of people. Almost every cute girl on my page. Like, I only got 300 followers, bro. I had, slightly above more, like a couple more. But it's like, I got rid of a lot of people, bro. And it's because I've been in my mood. I told you, distance, bro. It's been like this for a second, bro. But I end up following back the one I'm speaking on now. And, damn, that's weird. I be so in my head. I'm sitting here thinking about how people can break down and find out who I'm talking about. Ultimately, I don't care. Like, it's like the trickle down method from the beginning of this conversation, and why, even though I talk too much, I feel like it be important sometimes, because it's like at the beginning of this video, I thought about I told you how I think. I think about what I can say, what I can't say. Ultimately, I don't care. It's like I care, but I don't care. I care out of respect, but it's like I think about the possibilities or the likeliness of, okay, who's gonna watch this video? How many views have I been getting? Who's gonna find out who I'm talking about? They find out who I'm talking about. What's gonna be the results? Am I getting blog posted and da da da? If that's going on, then when is that happening in life? Is that happening now or 20 years down the line? Is that even relevant in 20 years? Like, I sit there and I analyze so much. Ultimately, I can say her name, her full government right now, and it's still, I feel like it'll ultimately be fine. But I still speak in code just out of, practice, respect, just blah blah, blase blase. But ultimately, I'm still thinking about, oh, I can't mention this place because it's tied to her, or it may be tied to her, or I can't mention this instance or this reasoning for doing something because it's like it's weird. It's weird how everything breaks down and how the math can be done, and it's stressful. This girl has stressed me out. Stressed me out, bro. Stressed me out to the point where, like, before this video, I thought about, not wanted to, because I've been in spaces, I've recorded and talked about how I wanted to, call her. Like, I've recorded the video, the videos I recorded before this is leading up to this point, but it's like I wasn't in it because I wasn't recording. Like, it's different. It's different when you not calling her. It's one thing when you in contact with the person and you can get them uplifting, but when you not speaking to them, I feel like you just reached another stage, man. But there's levels to it. It's breakdowns of it, and this is just the ambiguousness, the tap on, tap off. Bro, how would it feel to actually sit here and watch this video, bro? It's weird. I be watching my videos and I'm like, bro, I can relate, dog. Blah, blah, blah. My nigga, he just sent me his verse to a song that I recorded when I was 21 years old, man. 23, turning 24 in like 12 days. Birthday is August 21st. Today is August 10th. August 10th. And it's not even 12 o'clock. So it's literally about to be August 11th in a couple minutes. But he sent me a verse back that I made when I was 21. And stuff I was talking about. It's like I'm listening to it and I'm like, bro, I'm still feeling the same. So it's like, when I say I do these videos for me, it really be for me, because it's like I don't go back and watch them. But if I was to go back and watch this video, the chances of me benefiting from watching this a year from now, I feel like would help. I feel like I would help myself right now. I'm getting a little emotional and it feel good. It feel good because it's genuine. But it's like ultimately I feel like I block my emotions, bro. Like, I don't even know what, like I do, but I don't. Like, I didn't allow it to come out, so I don't know what was gonna get me there. But I feel like I was getting a little emotional, and it's like, it's weird, bro. It's weird. Can't even get it out. But what I was saying was, it would have helped if I would have had one of these videos to watch. I think when I first was getting over girly, and it was that in between stage where I did stop talking to her for a while. I did stop, seeing her. I did stop, reaching out to her. It was months before, since the last time I spoke to her. Back to now, it's like, nigga, I seen her the other day. Not intentionally, but I seen her the other day. I texted her probably a week ago. It don't matter when I text her. It's like, this shit is fresh. Shit is very fresh. I hide my emotions, bro. I hide my emotions from myself. Like, just talking about it right now lets me know, because it's like, no, I didn't let it out. It's still within. But my mood just changed just based off the fact that I was literally talking and digging into it, and it's making me feel some type of way. And it's weird because I'm getting happy because I'm talking about it, but at the same time, it's like, niggas wouldn't notice. Niggas wouldn't see it. Niggas don't know it. Like, niggas aren't with me. People wasn't with me when I was in the other room crying on the floor. It's coming now. Cause that's like, it's a true feeling. It's a true thing. Like, nigga, I was literally in the other room crying. Thinking about it, like, shit crazy, bro. It's funny because it's like right now I'm smiling and try to make myself feel better. And it's like, it works. But ultimately, I don't know how dangerous it is, because I don't let my feelings like get out there. I'm not as vulnerable as I feel like I should be. Like, and I feel like it's like that because of how I was. It's like I'm not the type of person that likes crying in front of people. Ultimately, if it happens, like, I get in a mood where I don't care and I just let it out, but I try not to get to that point. It's like, I still don't even understand it, bro. So much, bro. So much. A gunshot just went off. Background, bro. That shit is normal. I would let more out. I truly would. I do want to be vulnerable for you guys, but it's not forced. It's natural, bro. It's natural as hell. It happens when it happens, and I'm not at the point where I'm able to do it without feeling some type of way about it, and right now kind of makes me feel like I wasn't comfortable. Speaking, like, when I was really tapping in that bag and that mode. So I feel like I block it. I already think I block it within, when it's just me and my inner thoughts. So knowing that I'm going to put this video out, knowing that I'm truly feeling some type of way I am in my emotions, I'm detouring. I'm going to change my thought process. I'm going to change my mood, my feelings, just to avoid from digging deeper and getting more hurt or whatever. I don't know why I said hurt. Just get more into them emotions. So hopefully that helped. I mean, hey, hopefully somebody feel good about it. I don't know. Good vibes only, dog. Good vibes only. Ultimately, good. It's crazy because I be feeling like I'm capping. I feel like I'm lying, bro. I be feeling like I'm capping. Not only that, I ended that at 15 minutes. No, I am capping, bro. I'm not okay. I am not okay, bro. And it's not okay. It's one of those things where I done got to the point where I done told D-Lo that nigga, I done been in a whip with my mans a couple times, and I literally told that nigga like, I'm not okay. Ultimately, I'm happy that he didn't take it the wrong way, or he didn't, make too much of a big deal. Like, he didn't do nothing crazy about it. I don't know what he think or how he feel about me saying what I'm saying. Hopefully I don't drag him down with it, but I appreciate him for being the type of person that I feel like I can open up and talk to about it with. Because, ultimately, he's the only person I really told other than my cousin. Like, I told my cousin, but, it's kind of a difference because he's not here. So I didn't have that conversation with him in person. And it's like, we're not as close, so the conversation goes a little differently. He's not as aware or in tune with everything that goes on. I don't think that nigga seen me cry about a female in person or over the phone. D-Lo, I literally cried next to the nigga, and that nigga didn't even know I was crying. I was literally bawling tears. And it wasn't even necessarily like directly tied to Girly. It was low key like a tangent of a whole different situation, but just me thinking about life and feeling how I was feeling in the moment. But man, this video gotta go out on some niggas don't even feel like uploading, bro. But I feel like it's so needed. So needed, bro. Like, needed to the point where I want to flip this camera around and show y'all my room. Like, not embarrassed to do so. It's actually a lot better than it, been in the past. But I was cleaning my room. I was cleaning my room because, I was in a situation where it was best to do so. That situation changed, and it's like, not to say I don't clean my room, because nigga, I naturally like cleaning I literally like cleaning my room in a weird way. Not like I like doing it every day, but when I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now, I would literally be cleaning my room right now. One thing is, like I said, I'm weird. My mom was here, so that would have kind of stopped me, because I don't feel comfortable in my house. I don't feel comfortable making noises. I don't feel comfortable being present, like in the presence, like being heard. Like, it's just weird. It's so weird. And that's like, it's all me. It's all me. It's all me in my head. But it's the truth, and I'm just expressing it. But like right now, if I wasn't recording this video, my room would be clean. Before, just because I don't feel like I would be asleep, and I find something for me to do, and cleaning is the easiest thing to do, because I can still think, I can still feel however I feel, but I can still be moving in motion. And cleaning my room right now, it's junky, but it's not. Like, I can clean my room in 20 minutes, because it don't take 20 minutes, depending on how I do it or how deep I go into it. But nigga, I'm sitting here talking about cleaning my room, bro. My butt feels some type of way because I'm sweating a little bit, and I got on these little shorts without underwear, and of course it got a net in it, so it's like leaving like little pressure marks against my skin of the net. It's giving me a little like rash type feeling, irritating me. So I'm trying to get comfortable. Trying to get comfortable, which isn't working so well. Oh my gosh, bro. Now I'm getting getting a little OCD. I can literally see that my camera is not straight or level. That type of thing pisses me off. But not pisses me off, but just more so messes with my OCD-ness, I guess. And I'm just gonna show y'all the room anyway. I probably seen my mirror a little bit. Oh my fucking god. I can't get comfortable, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hot. I done changed topics. I'm sitting here talking about my environment instead of talking about the situation. It's easy to run, bro. It's easy to run. It's harder to sit there and face it. I know what I can do. Ultimately, I feel like this video is not a success, even though I spoke on what I spoke on, because I haven't really I don't truly feel like I've expressed my feelings. I feel like I've, spoke on things that I've done, places that I've been. I've cried, bringing up my feelings, but that just even shows that they're hidden, they're buried. Like you can't really, I don't even feel them. I'm more so numb to it. I'm really haunted by thoughts, not feelings, in a sense. So I don't know if I need to, break these videos in sections or what, but I think I need to make a goal on targeting that goal and knocking it out. I feel like I feel better if I really spoke about it.